Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from Brinyte. Now this here is their new ZT40 in white. Now I was sent this flashlight kit here, brand new, only a white box, but once I open it up I'll show you more. Comes in a nice case here. Kind of a molded, but kind of flexible here. Nice little case, if you ask me. So let's wait no further. Let's open this up, see what's in. And we've got a lanyard here. Take everything out here, make it easier to like the way this little net is in here to hold everything. USB Type-C charging cable. 2 O-rings, that's extra. You already have some on the light. A value card. Here's a brochure for more of their products. Here's the user manual. The ZT40. All new light from them. It's going to have a lot of fun with this. Now I believe the highest output on this is 1650 lumens. So I'll show you the different chart here. This is the white chart. These are the other colors. But 1650 lumens. Now if you need more time to read those, go ahead and pause the screen. There's nothing on these ones here. Not too sure if they're just one light output only. That's what that looks like. Need more time, pause screen. Let's go over the case here. Nice molded case, holds the light very nicely. Yeah, that's a nice, like a cloth material here on it. Felt lined. Impressive little case here. Alright. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at the light. There it is. Definitely has a tactical feel to it. It's got that tactical ring on it. Man, this has got some weight to it. Now it does have a semi-gloss finish to it. Has a clip here on it. A lot of resistance. You can, looks like you can remove it if you don't want it on there. Got the tail clicky. Looks like it's recessed enough where you can table stand that if you need. Man, you're not going to lose grip of this. I like the grooves here on the body. It really helps out. Let me move some of this out of the way. Keeps messing with the camera. Style and design on this is nice. Now I believe this is a Zoomie. It does extend the length of the light once you zoom it in. Now it's showing here that there's a twist here, so I'm assuming it's going to be for the charging port. I like the way that hides away nicely. Got the little indicator there, letting you know your charge status. Less likely of getting water in that. And the machining and finish on this is nice. Not seeing any issues. Lanyard hole here. And you can also use the clip for lanyard holes as well. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look here at that LED. Now they're not saying what this LED is in it. Looks like it might be a proprietary. I'll zoom in there a little more. But it is a Zoomie. So it'll be interesting to see how this does. Even though these, I believe, come in other colors. But this one here I have is in white. So the other charts that I was showing you earlier, if you do have the other colored LED versions. So that's what that looks like. So now let's go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you the battery that it comes with. This is a complete kit. Start off with the tail spring there. Now these here, I do save them if I store the light. Here's the battery it comes with. Is a 21700 cell, 5000 milliamp. This is a 15 amp cell. Built-in charging port. This is protected, so it should provide plenty of power for this light. There is a spring down inside of the head of the light. Now let's go ahead and get this back together and go through the UI. UI is pretty straightforward. This is a Zoomie, so it's got a large spot floodlight there. And zoom it in here to a pinpoint. You lose all your spill area, but if you need more range, and if we click it again, it goes down to the next level. So it looks like 2 levels, high and then a kind of a medium low. Definitely is cool white. So no special modes on here. Figured a tactical light would have them, but these floodlight beams here like this are excellent for indoors. Better indoors than outdoor in my opinion. And that's all there is to this light. Pretty straightforward, easy to operate that. You don't want anything difficult. This is definitely geared towards tactical. I am surprised it doesn't have any kind of a strobe mode on it, but it's not a con. Feels rugged, it's got some weight to it. Nice looking beefy look to this here. Alright, well let's wait no further. Let's take this Brinyte outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Brinyte ZT40, a new light from them. It's going to be a pure flood, water's about 38 feet. And see how that is. Now this light is best when used indoors, because if you have surroundings, see how this looks here, and it just drops off way out there in the distance. Here you actually kind of see more lit up versus, so if you're indoors and there's walls, ceiling and floor around you, this thing is ideal for that. And it is making Show you here 138 feet to the famous tree of life there. It's impressive. Now, I've used zoomies for so long. It's just part of the flashlight heritage here to have at least one or two in your collection. Just a huge beam all the way around. Next level downward is considered like a medium low. You can still see pretty good light output here. You're going to get some better run time. Everywhere you see the light beam, everything else is just pitch black. So I'm going to zoom it in here. I'll do some distances here and zoomed it in. See how that beam looks. To the moon. So this here will easily hit the first palm tree and the second one. That thing, yeah, this thing is just insane. This is a impressive little LED. It sure beats the square ones back in the day. See way out there in the distances. Everything at the end of that beam is lit up. Now you got sprinklers going on out there, but clearly see the playground out there. Second one there. Tree line, fence line. Crazy. See that playground even better now that the water's not spraying around, causing the mist. Impressive. So now I'm going to zoom it back out here. And wind it over here on the famous tree of life. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Nice zoom. Flashlight, not seeing any issues. It is very bright. I'm not seeing any issues as far as the ability to project the light. You zoom it in, you're going to get way more range, but you're losing that spill area. So if you have an extra light on you, or you have someone lighting a path and you're following an animal with, might be okay in that instance, but zoomed in or zoomed out, this is going to provide a huge area all at once. I put the battery in here just to show you that you can have a battery in here and have another battery on the case. So if you carry this with you, have an extra battery on hand. You can have extra batteries with you on hand. I just wanted to display this to you. And it's nice to be able to swap out another battery if you have one on hand. Just throw it in there and you're ready to go. Put the protection piece on the battery if you want to store it in the case here. Really nice and rugged build quality on here, and impressive little kit here. Comes with everything here, and I'm impressed with it. And you know, the case here on top of which really makes this a nice kit. You could store this in your vehicle. If you're law enforcement, put this in your bag that you carry with you to work, and it's really going to protect the light. Okay, well, I want to thank Brinyte for sending me this ZT40 to review. Now, if this is something you're interested in getting, remember, it comes with everything you need right here. If this is something you're interested in getting, I will leave a link down below the video. I'm also working on a special discount code. And once I get that, that'll help you save some money on this kit, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these new lights from Brinyte to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.